Hi, everyone. I'm back. I don't know how long I'll be back. Things have been so crazy. I've been so busy during the summer. I imagine everyone has been relaxing, enjoying the weather. If you can enjoy it, it's a little hot, I know. Um, I just wanted to let you guys know. Let me just put I think I have to put my voice up. Yeah, so you can hear me when it plays back. Yeah, I just kind of got lost. You get like a feeling that you can't do something. And I just felt that. And I don't know why I did. I mean, it was just like, I guess, a creative block. But I'm going to try something different today, something that I don't usually work with anymore. And that's pastel. I used to do quite a few. I belong to the Pittsburgh Society of Pastels, and I was president of that organization for a few years. And then I kind of just quit it. I just didn't want to work in it anymore because you hear so many stories about people being sick and getting that dust because it's a pure pigment. But I wanted to work on something because I was sent these pastels, soft pastels, and they're by the Hippie Crafter. And I'm to try them, so I wanted to try them. I do have a few other colors available here because I want to do a background for it first before we get started. So let's open the box. Shall we get started? I'm going to put this down, and I'm sure we're going to get lost here because my camera does not like. Okay, everything's going to be backwards. I'm sorry. I can't get it much better. Yeah, it's crazy. So, anyways, this is the box right here. Let me get the paper out of the way. And it comes packaged like this. It's sealed. I guess so the dust doesn't fly around and everything. So there's a couple little things I need before I get started, but I thought this is kind of like the intro to this. Let's see if I can get it. Oh yeah, there we go. This just keeps the dust down. When you have a pastel. I might even put an apron on because I don't want to get my clothes dirty. All right, so they come square. There's various colors in this. It's really pretty. You get let's see. They look really nice. Quite nice, actually. I didn't think there was a brown in here, so I ended up putting one out just in case. Let's see. Doesn't say what shade that is, though. That would be nice. Let's see. I don't think on the box that it says anything either. No, it just says bright, intense colors. Good for a lot of techniques. So we'll see how it works for us today when I make this little design. So I'm going to pause right now. I'm going to come back. We'll start this in the Pittsburgh Artist Studio. And thanks for joining. All right, so here we go. First thing I want to do, excuse me. My desk is a mess too. I haven't been here for a while. Okay, let's put my gloves on. I have a long sleeve smock on because I don't want to get my clothes messed up. That needs to go in the garbage. Okay. So let me just put these over here. And here is where I'll put this. Okay. Just put those here. All right. Now, first thing I want to do, I want to put these gloves on. I'm having a hard time buttoning this doggone thing. The buttons are screwy. Let me try that again. It's just like one thing it's crazy and another thing is crazy. It's like goofy. All goofy, huh? Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to put a background on this. Oh, there we go. Just to get like something warm in there, I want to put like a warm background in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use alcohol and a brush and just brush it in there. And it doesn't have to be perfect. This doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to get this stuff on, put some of the, the pastel on, and then move on from there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use raw, I think it's raw umber. Let's see. It says here. Oh, that's burnt umber. Yes, that's what I want to use. So I'm going to take this off, which I should have done before I did this, because I want to kind of use it on its side. It's always good to remove the plastic if I can get it moved. Can't even get it started, I don't think. Let's try that again. I guess it's really stuck on there. I can't tell you the last time I did a pastel painting. Okay. I don't want to lose the pastel from all this. Okay. Ooh. All right, let's use this piece here. Well, we can use that too. So I'm just going to lightly do this whole in the background with the pastel. Now I'm going to spray it with the alcohol and move it around. You see this? And just paint it. Kind of just move it around, get it all filled in here. Alcohol kind of dries fast, so you have to work. Kind of have to work fast, but you want to work so that it can be moved around. And this has to dry a little bit. So you want to use an older brush. You don't want to use a brush that, because this is sanded paper. This is, I bought this in a pack. It's 400 grade. I like to work on sanded paper because you can get so much done on a sanded piece. Like you can layer it constantly, more layering is there. You have that ability. And even some of my parts of my brush are coming into the picture here. This is pretty good. I mean, a lot of it's covered, but I want to get to the ends with this if I can. Just going to turn it a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's been so hot, I can't even work out in the yard, and there's so much to do out there. And I just can't get out there to do it with this weather. It's too hot. You know how must be lots of suffering in the lower states, like, Texas. They're very hot. Florida and Maui is just destroyed from the fires. Okay, I think that's good. So we just have to wait for a little bit for this to dry, and then I'm going to transfer my drawing, which I put on tracing paper. Like I said, I got this off the internet somewhere. I don't know where exactly, because it's been a while that I've had this picture. I don't know if it was on Splash, Pixels, but I thought it was so cute. I might even seen it on Pinterest. So I'm just showing you techniques today. This will not have a template for you to use because I'm not sure, I'm just showing you my techniques for this little birdie. So, that being said, we're still waiting for this to dry. And I'm a person, now some people don't do this, but I like to get my background in. Um, it always helps me when I get the background in a painting, fill it in, because it just helps me to shape things better. So this little birdie, I'm going to put them on there, and then I'm going to do the background of everything, and then we'll paint the birdie. So we have really pretty colors for this. I'm going to use blues and a little bit of oranges. That's why this background is warm, and it'll be sitting on a branch. So as you can see. So I don't know if I can put tracing down or not, because we're going to want to make sure that it's dry and everything. And I'm just using a piece of old tracing paper. Ooh, did I knock it? I'm sure that's not good. Okay. So here I am with this paper. I just want to know where the bottom is of this. I have an idea. I'm going to skip this. And if you want to, you can tape it down. I'll get some tape here. I'll tape it down so it doesn't move. I don't want it moving. Yeah, I do everything in here. I do my crafting. Well, I guess it's my crafting. My Cricut things. I'm working on a couple things right now. Some magnets and stuff. So I think it'll be fun. Okay. Pen. I'm going to use a pen for this so that it gets really through. Make sure we're on the edge here. Okay. Oh, he's almost on the edge. I just want him to be off a little bit, off from the middle. All right. So this will help me to trace where I should be and everything. And I'll probably speed this part up because, who wants to see somebody doing a tracing? I'm not even tracing on the lines here that I should be. Let me just hope it shows through. Some of these lines are just markers for where certain shade might go. This is a little white spot, and then he has this. So, just wondering what everybody's been doing this summer. Now it's time for the kids to go back to school, and you have to forgive that noise. That's notification. If you are interested in becoming monetized, just contact me. I have a person that runs playlists, helps us out, so you can become monetized a little faster anyway. Now, I don't have that cute little voice like a lot of the people on here have. It's kind of, I'm not it's really hoarse today. I don't know why. But, it's the content that is more important than the person's voice or the way they look. Oh, that's not good. Should be over a little bit more. Like I said, I just put these as markers for us. Where maybe a certain color might be. And I think what I'm going to do here is just turn this down so you don't hear those little beepies. Put it on silent mode. My bird drawing could be very different from the person that actually did this at one point. So that's all you have to do. Just trace it. Little bird area there. There's little feathers for his tail. Oh, I cut that off. Yeah, get a little quiet when I'm doing this, so you have to just be patient with me. You've been patient for months, so just be patient. I did lose quite a few people because I wasn't on, I guess. They didn't want to wait for when I came back. Is some let's see, that comes down this way. Okay. I think I have. Oh, guess it didn't trace out all that work, huh? Oh boy. Well, let me take a break and I'll redo this, and I'll be back. All right, so what I did, I actually went in the back of this and
A few moments later.
take a few steps and get that out of there now. So then I'm putting this like brown in here, which we already had, just to kind of give it a little bit of depth. they don't have, there's not a dark brown in the Hippie Crafter paints, so I really don't have a dark brown either, but I have this. So just to move the paint around here. Just kind of make strokes here. A little different there. And then we still have a little depth up here. Doesn't go up as far as that one though. Okay, and then go. But I want to get some white in here too. I'll try to pull some white in anyways. I'll probably have to get my pastel pencils out because I need to get into a lot of those nooks and crannies there. And it'll help kind of with the detail. Okay. All right, let's go into this here color, light brown. I can get it out there. Sort of like a yellow ochre, it looks like to me. And I kind of, these are hard pastels, so they're a little different. But I just want to kind of like get some movement in here. And just make different ways of putting it down. And they seem pretty nice, these Hippie Crafter ones. I like them. I might actually use a little bit more light in here also. Okay, starting to shape up. I don't want to put anything down in here because I have yet to put. Actually, I could put this in for the because it has to get a little bit of color too. Different shades. So this is just going to come right down here. That right down here like that, because he has to hold on to that. That's what he's holding on to. Let's get some of this to be a little tighter. Okay, so we got some of that in. Let's put some other light beiges in here. Let's see. I think we could put this one in. Oh gosh, I guess it's not going to fit back in there because the way I broke it. Wait, let's see. I'm bigger that now. There we go. All right. So this looks like a flesh tone, but I'm going to use it anyways. And then I have some light gray that I'll put in here. I can actually get to his little feathers here. I went with a lighter shade. You have to forgive me because I haven't worked in pastel for a while. A very long while. Probably 2 or 3 years. Just going very slowly around his face. That's part of him right there. And I'm kind of just getting it moved out a little bit. Anywhere there's a spot, even what's left, just kind of mess it up. And just to blend in a little bit with that. I need my little ladybug. Okay. Got that. And I do like this one here. It's like a light gray, so even this one's nice because it has like some brown in it. So we're going to cool this down a little bit with this. Okay. And put some of this in there. Oh, yeah. This kind of does the trick. And you could put tons and tons of pastel on something when you still have some tooth in there. It makes such a difference. Going back to my brown again, because I would like to have a little bit of this showing as it comes down into the purple. Want that to show that I like that purple in there. It'd be nice if I had a lighter purple. It almost looks like a dark gray in there. I could go into it with some dark gray, which is in this package. So usually you don't take the, you take the things off of here, you know, the covers. I'm putting them back on, so it just kind of protects them. I don't have anything to store them in except the box that they came in. So that is why I am putting them back into the cover of that. So I have to get these started kind of. Gives it a little bit of other kinds of color. Okay, so what I want to do here, around here, I want to get a cloth so I can just kind of just like, actually, I had a dauber in here at one point. Guess the dauber, I must have put it somewhere else. Because I don't want this line here, so I'm going to just kind of softly blend it out with my brush. Okay. So a little, just to blend it out. You know, you just, they tell you that the pastel will blend it. But since I'm kind of done up here, I don't think it's going to help me. And I don't want to overwork this. I do want it to blend out some. Okay. Darkness spots here. Okay. 3 of them. I'm just using my fingers. I don't want to blend it where it becomes muddy. That can be a disaster. So just get some of this up. Gets self-blended. Now I want some of that really light part too. Kind of like that. Get that back into the, hold on, I'm going to put some of that light stuff on it. I don't know why this won't. Oh, heck. Okay, I guess that one won't go in there. Let me get this one here. I did like that. I like that. Yeah. Okay. That's good. All right. So now we want to work on some of the white. I'm going to get some blue in here, and then I can put the white on top of it. So let's see here. We need a nice, pretty, well, see how this one will work. Hippie Crafter. These are really nice. All right. So we're going to have like this. There's also dark in here. Very dark. I figured the tail was a good place to start because it has blue in it, but it also has some really dark. I don't know if I have a dark purple. I do. I want to get that dark purple in there because the purple that's in this setup here does not have enough depth. There. I think this is a purple. So let's see here. Let's put this purple darkness. Consume it through here around the end of the tail. Okay, so then we're going to put this blue in. Maybe we're going to go a little darker. Maybe this blue. It's sort of like a purple, but I think it'll be nice in here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, sometimes once you break them, they kind of have no. I have to put some white in here. Just go over what you want I did. That'll kind of blend it. And you just have to. Because the whole thing in here is just pretty dark. Just a little bit of light. Okay, let's see here. Now we have this light one. Let's put some of that on here. here. Just a touch down here. But I don't like the way that looks. Okay, let's try some more on here. I see one of the things that could be changed a little bit. Okay, we're still, sorry, we're still working on the tail and it's not in the vision of the camera. Okay, we'll put this on top of it. I'm working on the side of my pastel, and I think this should be totally in there. And this comes out a little bit more. There's a feather, kind of like a feather in there. Then it comes down, and you really can't see much. It comes down like that. I think that looks better. Okay, so we need a little white. Let's see what happens when we add a little. Well, actually, the light blue would probably be the thing that we need the most. Around here. And just a little bit there. Okay. Okay, just added that little bit paint, little pastel here. Kind of blending that. Okay, and let's get some white. Hard pastels are usually used to be the base of something. This is like okay. I think that's good. So my bird will look a lot more different from the bird that we have here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put this, and then we're going to add white to it. This kind of does go up here. And it goes around this also. Just this here. Now, the reason I put the raw burnt sienna in is to give it a little warmth. This blue bird or whatever this is here needs to have that. Okay. The dark brown. This one, I guess. Some of the white here just to get it a nicer, like a light blue. I don't think I have light blue in there. There's a blue in there, but I don't think it's light. So you have to have that scruffy look like these are little feathers, see? Make that look like feathers. Now, let's see. I think I'm going to try this one. Oops. It's hard to work with. It's because of my gloves. Let's try this little bit blue in here. I think it's coming along. But it also needs a little bit of this just to give it a little color there. And this can come on top of it. Just kind of messing it goofy, you know, making it look goofy because it's okay. Maybe that's the color that should be here instead of purple. I'm overworking this, so I don't think that's going to work anymore. I might have to do something like getting rid of that. Right. Okay, so we're going to get on this. And a lot of this will be lightened up with white. Okay. Little fingers here. Okay. Just to blend this a little bit. And takes a little bit of work. I need something small to brush that. Let's see. Here's one of these. I don't want this one brushed away. Kind of just blending it in there. I don't know if I can work on this again. Maybe if I get some of that off there. All right, so what happened here? Okay. I don't know what happened, if it was recording or what, but so far we've got the background, we've got what it's going to sit on, we got the bottom part pretty much done. I do want to get this a little bit better, his tail. I'm still not happy with that. And it might need just a little bit more loving, you know, but we'll get it to work eventually. It takes time sometimes, and sometimes it's just the way you put that pastel on it that it's going to work. So I'd like to get something really dark in there, you know, because it'll pop that out better. Um, there. Well, that was fun for a little bit, and the Hippie Crafter makes a really nice pastel. I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. I think it's running. I have a few of my own, yes, but for the most part, we're doing it with the Hippie Crafter. Just doesn't have a dark in there that I can use. I mean, I don't want to use black. I'd rather use like a deep purple color or something that, you know, is going to pop. So I think we're doing pretty good though. I think it's working out okay. All right. So I'm going to just shut down for now, and then we'll be back and do the rest.